Well, welcome to another episode of Dr. Joe's Trains. Hey, a lot has happened in a week, maybe a little over a week. So where to begin? Well, I've got the Thunder Valley or Thunder and Lightning Effects thing working. It wasn't broken, I just didn't have it plugged in. Created a little workstation over here with my magnifying lamp and able to, that's where I program. This is a programming track, so that's where I program my locos. As suggested, I have taken this hill and extended it out a little bit in advance of creating the mountain in here. I gotta wait for the tunnel portals to come in, which should happen this week. And then I'll take you back into the extension area here in a minute, but I'm able now to store trains back there on some yard tracks. I discovered something called Outland Models, and I really like them. They're easy to put together. The Walthers kits are not easy to put together, and this is one of them. I think I made a complete mess of that. I started to do some scenicking, created some relief. There'll be a road here, and it'll go into the main street that I anticipate having. I want a bunch more tall buildings. I'm looking for one now that's 10 stories. Those two are only 7 stories, so I want to get some more. Get some 10-story units. And then I may elevate the whole city scene a little bit, just to give it some more relief. Did some scenicking here in the corner, which I think turned out really well. This is an old HO spotlight that I had from my childhood, from layouts, 50 years ago? Longer than that, 55 years ago. I put in this Union Station sign by Miller Engineering. I love Miller Engineering products. I renamed Menardsville Brockville Station, elevation 7220, which is where we're at. I got the streetcar running pretty well. Happy with that. I built a Blair Line laser cut wood model of the Sunset Motel. My modeling skills suck, so I didn't do a very good job with that, but I was glad to have it anyway. Really like that little streetcar, and that'll come down my main street when I eventually get it all worked out. So, and again, DCC. I scenicked this corner, or had started to scenic this corner, and I had an N-gauge water tower left over from my failed N-gauge attempt. I think it looks okay. I guess if you look at it from a perspective, N-gauge doesn't really matter. I've got 2 of them. You can see one over there on top of one of those 7-story Outland Models. Added some cliff face along here, which I'll scenic. And here, I went ahead and did some plaster cloth to extend this mountain up to the precipice. And then I think what's going to happen, I'll have some portals here, and then I'll extend the mountain over that. We'll see. Also got a leftover N-gauge mountain cabin, which is far enough away that you really won't be able to tell that it's N-gauge. You know, I tried to make my own Digitrax cables, throttle cables. I followed the instructions, but I toasted one of my DT602 throttles. Really upset about it. But I sent it to Digitrax, $25, they'll repair it. God bless them, I really do appreciate it. What else is new on the layout? Not much else here. Let's go back to the extension track now, and I'll show you that. Got to go into the utility room for that. There's our dryer. And here is here are the storage spurs. Turn the light on here for you. So I built this this blind because when I have the lights on in here, they shine through. But I managed to create 3, actually I'll have 4 storage spurs. So it's a yard, I guess you'd call it. And I've got these Amtrak coaches back here. I'm not real happy with them. I don't know who makes them. I think they're either Lifelike or they might be Walters. They might just be a combination of makers, but they're too long for my my radii, which is sad. I will finish off this spur when I get some more cork in the mail. I've got plenty of track for that. But I'm happy with the extension. Turned out really well. And I can hide, 4 consists back here and then retrieve them when I want them. The York Hotel is an O-gauge thing left over from my O-gauge layout from many years ago. I just stuck it there to store it. So that is the update. The progress has been good. I'm not happy with the layout. I wish I had done more to create more interest. But I'll tell you what, the risers and the elevation pieces from Woodland Scenics, I just can't get the hang of that. So I got a flat line. There's just no two ways about it. And that's okay. I'll dress this up with some elevation there in the middle around the city. I've got a Walters hotel that I'm going to build. Let's see here. See if I can show it to you. Oh, I can't. It's a cornerstone model of a large hotel. I don't know how many stories it is, but I'll definitely be building that. All right, well, thanks again for watching. That's my O-gauge update for this week. It's April 3rd. It's snowing in Laramie. Wind, it's like Cat 1 hurricane strength winds. So I'm down here in the basement having fun while everything's blowing up top. 8 minutes. Thanks, folks.